My 5-year-old daughter claimed in front of the whole family that she was reborn. She said, "In 2 minutes, Mom will personally hand me over to human traffickers and gouge out my eyes." Everyone thought my daughter was talking nonsense, but 2 minutes later, she really disappeared. When she was found again, her eyes were just a bloody mess. I held my daughter and rushed her to the hospital, but she said, "In the next second, Mom will fake a car accident to kill me completely because she suspects I'm not her biological child." Sure enough, the next second, a truck overturned the ambulance. Now, the whole family began to believe that my daughter was really reborn. I crawled out desperately, just wanting to save my daughter, but was grabbed angrily by my husband, beaten up, and thrown on the roadside, left to bleed profusely. My daughter was saved. She said, "Mom is a mistress. She got pregnant with me on purpose to steal Dad away from Auntie Jessica. She doesn't love me at all." The whole family felt extremely distressed for my daughter. My husband immediately proposed a divorce and kicked me out of the house. I lived on the streets and eventually died of an infected wound in a garbage dump. When I woke up again, I was back to the day my daughter said she was reborn. I am reborn and can predict the future. My 5-year-old daughter's childish voice rang in my ears. I opened my eyes and found her standing on the table arrogantly with her hands on her hips. The whole family sat together, treating it as a 5-year-old's innocent remark, and no one took it seriously, but I felt a chill down my spine. In my previous life, it was this sentence from my daughter that led to my tragic death on the roadside. Touching the healed wounds on my body, the pain was still fresh in my memory. My mother-in-law chimed in, "Yes, yes, yes, Armina is a prophet, and she will definitely accomplish great things in the future." But my mother-in-law's perfunctory attitude caused my daughter's dissatisfaction, and she shouted loudly, "I am really reborn. In my previous life, Mom killed me and personally sent me to human traffickers. My eyes will also be gouged out, and I will become blind." My daughter stared at me angrily, as if it were true. Her words immediately caused my father-in-law's dissatisfaction. "Hey, what nonsense are you talking about, child? Watched too many cartoons, haven't you?" Hearing my father-in-law's words, my daughter threw herself into my mother-in-law's arms with a grieved look. "Grandma, I didn't lie. Mom is a bad person. I don't want to die. Children's words carry no harm. Why take it seriously? Why scold the child?" Seeing my mother-in-law spoiling the child so much, I couldn't help sneering. What if children's words carry no harm? If I hadn't died because of my daughter's mouth in my previous life, I might really have believed it. After my mother-in-law finished talking to my father-in-law, she turned to look at me again. "Sarah, don't just stand there like a fool. I think the salt in the kitchen is gone. Go downstairs and buy a pack." I nodded, thinking about how to deal with my daughter, and was just about to go out. Just then, my daughter looked at me in horror. "Ah, Mom is going out to contact human traffickers. Mom, don't take me away." My daughter's sudden reaction worried my mother-in-law, who immediately hugged her tightly. "Oh my, what's wrong with this child today? Why is she always talking nonsense?" I stopped at the door, looking at my daughter curled up in my mother-in-law's arms, and then glanced at the wall clock. At this time, it was 1 minute away from the time my daughter said I would hand her over to human traffickers. Previously, because I was worried that my daughter was frightened, I didn't go out to buy things but let my mother-in-law go instead. As a result, when she stayed with me, she said she had a stomachache and wanted to go to the toilet. After I sent her to the bathroom, she disappeared. Recalling it now, I still find it bizarre. It wasn't until the human traffickers called for ransom that we knew our daughter was really kidnapped. At that time, the police sent specialists to check the toilet, but they still didn't know how a 5-year-old child could appear 100 miles away within an hour. I hesitated for half a second.